Hey, ever heard of Last Plane Out? Don't worry if you haven't, it's a hidden gem, well, sort of, from way back in 1983. This action thriller throws you right into the mess of the Nicaraguan Revolution, mixing together romance, reporting, and a whole lot of political drama. It's actually based, real loosely, on the true story of Jack Cox, a journalist who covered the fall of Nicaraguan dictator Somoza to the Sandinistas in '79. Jack even co-produced the film, sprinkling in his own wild newsroom stories. Last Plane Out dropped on September 23, 1983, thanks to Cannon Films. Spoiler, it tanked at the box office and kind of disappeared. You can totally tell it was made on a shoestring budget. They shot most of it in some Florida jungle gardens and just pretended it was Nicaragua. If you squint, it kinda works. The script is from Ernest Tidyman, the guy who wrote The French Connection. And the movie hops between action, thriller, drama, and war. So what's the story? Picture this. 1979, the capital of Nicaragua, as the old dictator Somoza's regime is crashing down. Jack Cox, the main guy and an American war reporter, has gotten a little too comfortable living the good life and cozying up to the corrupt higher-ups. He thinks he's there for just another boring assignment, mixing work with chain smoking and old flings, but things get real fast. Jack runs into Lauren, played by Mary Crosby, who's a fancy socialite also mixed up with the Somoza crowd. Then the rebels start bombing everything, Somoza's government starts to crumble, and suddenly Jack's being mistaken for a CIA spy by the revolutionaries. Enter Isabella, a passionate Sandinista fighter played by Julie Carmen. She captures Jack, things get heated in every sense, and sure enough, romance blooms right in the middle of the chaos. The ending? Total mayhem. Shootouts at the airport, betrayal, desperate escapes. Somoza jets off, the rebels take charge, and Jack's left to choose between getting out or following his heart. It's like an 80s version of Casablanca, except way rougher around the edges, and the politics are, not exactly subtle. So who's in this thing? Mostly TV folks dipping into the movie world. Jack Cox, Jan Michael Vincent, the Airwolf guy from the 70s, Isabella, Julie Carmen, she played Gloria in Gloria, Lauren, Mary Crosby, Dallas, plus she's Bing Crosby's kid. Why did Cannon Films even make this thing? The early 80s were big on scary stories from Central America, post-Iran hostage crisis nerves, and they wanted in. They shot fast, kept it cheap, did most of the action in Florida, so the jungle's kind of fake, and Jack Cox basically double-checked the political details, though history definitely gets a Hollywood makeover. Budget? Under $3 million. Profits? Basically none. Most folks caught it at drive-ins or flipped past it on TV late at night. Interesting side note, some people actually got super into Nicaraguan history because of this film, which honestly was probably not what the producers had in mind. So how did people react? Mostly, critics trashed it. Variety called it a tepid drama that fails to ignite, and folks mocked the bland romance and cringy politics. Roger Ebert didn't even bother reviewing it. Still, if you absolutely love cheesy B-movie action and miss the days when Jan Michael Vincent was cool, then you might get a kick out of it. There was a brief blip of nostalgia in 2023 when the trailer showed up on YouTube, but don't expect to find any fancy remastered editions. As for legacy, not much. This one's more like trivia than a classic. Want more 80s movie nostalgia? Subscribe to Movies of the 80s.